fear that it will be rather obvious, but I'll let you guess anyway. Hey everybody, welcome back, or if you're new here, my name is Bree. I make a lot of videos about Animal Crossing, as well as many other games, so if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see me play anything that I don't already play, comment down below and let me know. Today we are playing Animal Crossing. Ever since the big update came out, and I mean big, massive, enormous update, ever since that came out, I have been unstoppable. I already played a lot of Animal Crossing. I think I had like roughly somewhere between 650 and 700 hours. I am well over 700 now. So we are going to throw things back a little bit today. We are going to make a nod to the GameCube version of Animal Crossing, known as Animal Crossing Population Growing. Not official title, I don't think. It might have just been Animal Crossing, but we are going to make a nod to that game today. And what we are going to do is incorporate one of the many beloved features of the update, which is gyroids. What we're going to do today is pick out a gyroid to go in front of everyone's house, much like you had in the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. If you are new to the series, way back when GameCube was around, like 20 years ago? Yikes. Your house had a gyroid out in front of it where you could save, do other things, and also get punished if you didn't save your game. Horrifying. We are going to choose a gyroid to fit everyone's personality, customize it if we need to, and put it right out in front of their homes. For example, this twangoid. Not sure who we would give that to. But the spikenoid I think I will customize and give to either Renee or Fuchsia. Uchi villagers kind of fits their vibe. So without further ado, let's get gyroiding. First things first, I have a couple in storage that I'm going to take out, as well as some customization kits. Where are they hiding? One of the great things about the update is they redid the storage organization, and it makes a lot more sense now. Before this, you would have things like your hardwood and your softwood, and then there'd be like red ornaments before you got to the rest of the wood, which I never understood, but that has been taken care of, as well as when you go to look in your DIY recipes, they put the seasonal items first, which I love because it just makes sense to have what's in season be the first thing that you look into. Besides those gyroids that we have in storage, I have a couple up here, which with the DLC update, you can now use vines and glowing moss on your island, and the vines you can use as a ladder, as well as putting ladders permanently on your island. You no longer have to carry around a ladder to reach hard to reach places. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll use the twangoid and the spikenoid in Fuchsia and Renee's yards. The Uchis kind of give me a little bit of punk rock vibe. Rattleoid, I'm thinking might go to Apollo, just because he's cranky, so he's kind of got that old man type of thing going on. I want to give the petaloid, I think, to Sky. You know, normals, love flowers, love books, love cute things, so there we go. I'm thinking about giving the Arfoid to Lucky because he's a dog. Let's start there. Let's start with a few, and after we put down a few, we can come back, grab some more. So I made stools for all of the gyroids to sit on. I think we will give Judy, not this one. We will give Judy the birch one if I can find it. There we go. Another cute detail about the gyroids is if you put them near music, they'll kind of match themselves up to the song, and it makes for a really cute little band. Alright, so we got Judy's gyroid going on. For Apollo, I want to give him the stone stool. So while we place these down, just some things to know for the update. First of all, to unlock most of the stuff, you do need to have a 3-star island. Otherwise, you can't really get started with anything. Like kapp'n won't come to your island if you're not 3 stars. If you don't have kapp'n, you can't unlock Brewster. And as far as I know, you also can't go to work if you don't have a 3-star island, but you have the DLC, so you do need to be 3 stars. What I did to go from 2 to 3, honestly, I listened to Isabel. Whatever she told me, I did. If she said we needed more fencing, we got more fencing. Less trees, chop them down. She was a pretty good resource, to be totally honest. And then once I got up to 5 stars, I kind of then shifted things around to make them how I like them. And he was going to get the Arfoid, that's right. That is so funny to me. I've also heard, so as far as I know, you don't need to have the DLC to unlock all the furniture items. Makes it a lot easier, but it is not necessary, as far as I know, to have the DLC in order to get all the furniture items. I don't think that, and please feel free to comment below if I am not correct in saying this, but I don't think that Nintendo locked any of the furniture items behind DLC. But I do believe that you need the DLC in order to customize your villagers' homes. I have not done that yet. I'm looking forward to it because Sky's house needs a makeover. Speaking of going to work and giving villager homes makeovers, I can confirm, because this was a fear of mine, that you can invite a villager to go on vacation and they will not leave your island forever. They will have a vacation home that they live in simultaneously while they live on your island. So, no need to fear there. You can have one of your villagers have a vacation home and they will stay on your island. I was afraid to invite Sky, but I felt like she deserved a vacation home. She is still on my island, all is well. You may have noticed I did skip over one house because your girl failed at using an amiibo. I had a plan to use an amiibo to move in a new character because I got some great pulls from the Series 5 amiibos. And my plan was to move out Sherb because while I love Sherb, he's one of the older ones on my island. I have Lucky now. So the plan was to move out Sherb and replace Sherb with a Series 5 amiibo character. Before I got the chance to start things up with Sherb, he asked to move out. So I said, yeah, why not? I was gonna have him move out anyway, so that's fine. I was under the impression that the 3 required visits of an amiibo character were only required if your island was full. So I figured I'll start the visits when Sherb is in boxes. So my first visit was the day that he was in boxes. My second visit was the day that his house was empty, the plot was empty, there was no one there. And it turns out that that does not let them automatically move in. The next day, I was very surprised to find that the plot had been autofilled. And now I do have to wait until that villager is entirely moved in, which will be tomorrow, to do the 3rd and final visit for my amiibo character. Don't be like me. It's 3 visits, no matter what, for a campsite villager. Okay, so now we just need to pick one out for Dom, I think. And there is one that I've seen that I want to put in his yard when I get it. I don't have it right now, but I do think it would be just perfect for him. So once we get that one, I'll replace the one that's going here. And you know what? While we're at it, I will go ahead and I will decorate the yard for that villager. I'm not going to give them any of these gyroids because I just don't think they'll represent that villager very well. But I will go ahead and decorate that yard, and you can comment down below and take a guess as to who I am moving in. I fear that it will be rather obvious, but I'll let you guess anyway. Okay, I am gonna keep the fencing the same here. Alright, well, don't think about it too hard. I think I'm going to find some sort of like picnic blanket design that goes a little better with this color combination. I don't think the green and white really went great, but comment down below who you think will be moving in here in a few days. And just to recap, here are everyone's gyroids. We got Scott, we have Judy, and Apollo. Down here we have Lucky, and Fuchsia, and Dom. And our last row is Audie, Renee, and Marshall. If you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any future adventures. And please go ahead and go follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/peachy_brie with 2 eyes. I stream a lot of Animal Crossing and Genshin there, so if you like those, you will like my content. Until next time, bye!